Good morning and welcome to Angel's Haven. I'll show you the sun is shining, and the purpose of this video is to document the before of my house, and then later I will document the after. So my house is cluttered. I'll give you a quick pan around of the clutter. Breakfast dishes. Still too many dishes. Stove needs to be cleaned. That cabinet's breaking my heart. Just kidding about the broken heart. Desk is cluttered. Books shoved places waiting to be taken. Haven't made my bed yet because I wanted to show you under the bed. Those are my off-season clothes. My art gallery is sort of not quite satisfying anymore. This radio stopped working. I like beautiful things, but don't really have room for them. I keep bonking my head on that plant. That's the trouble light for when the wind blows and we lose power. I'm not well, that's breakfast right there, so that has to be picked up. I'm really liking having this folding dish rack. I do dishes, then I put them away. It's smaller than a regular rack, so I'm forced to do that. This has gotten cluttered. So that's what happens when a tiny house gets cluttered. And today I'm going to unclutter it and maybe move my art around. I'll give you a little tour of this gallery wall. That's my mother. I took that picture in 1977. Susan Jaffe developed color film with sepia, I believe. That's my great-grandmother's baptismal certificate. Those are grape mallets for making grape jelly. One belonged to my great-grandmother, one belonged to my mother or my aunt maybe. That thermostat was at the Holmes house. I recently broke the thermometer by knocking it off the wall. I replaced it with one that's too big, but at least it works. That picture was taken in China by my Uncle Francis. That's my Uncle Francis. That was made by my client Hidemi. That nativity was on my mother's wall. That is Corinne. Let me get closer to her so you can see her. That's my great-grandmother, Corinne. So I have a lot of art. Those are my ladies. Mary Pettit, Samantha Besant, Ruthie Becker, Nicole Thibodeau. My mother made that. I'm trying to, as always, straighten out my sweaters. So that's what the tiny house looks like when it's on clutter overload. Too many hats, too many bags, too many jackets. Messy desk from working yesterday. Breakfast dishes. So I'm going to get it all straightened out and straightened up and maybe change art around. And I will take another video when I'm done. See you in a second. So it has been a nanosecond for you and 5 hours for me. And I think that I have succeeded, at least in making the house look neater and tighter and maybe better. I did rearrange my art. The pictures that are on this stairwell actually were there in some similar fashion when I first moved in. And I moved them when I made my sitting room. I think I like them better here. You see represented Genevieve Casey, Samantha Besant, Ruthie Becker, let's see, Mary Pettit, Nicole Thibodeau. That's Genevieve Casey. Two by Samantha Besant. That's Ruthie Becker, Mary Pettit, and up here we have Nicole Thibodeau and Don Wisdom photographs. This is actually a Mother's Day card that my son sent me. And my favorite Nicole Thibodeau there. The little house you see is actually also a card. I think those pictures look better there than what had been there. Moved a few things around up there, picture-wise, nothing exciting. There's Corrine. There's her baptismal certificate. The sitting room already looked pretty nice, but I think it looks inviting. The kitchen is clean. The table is neat and tidy. The thing about that plant is it can't go outside yet because it still gets in the 40s at night. But I think things are looking reasonably good. I will say that there are a lot of cobwebs and a lot of dust that have to be tackled another day. But as for myself, I always feel nice if the house is tidy. So thanks for spending a few minutes of my tiny life with me. I hope you appreciate where you're living and that you are able to spend some time making where you live look nice. And there I am in the mirror, just in case you forgot what I look like. And there's the sunshine. And I'll see you next time.